Nancy, why do you want to hold on to me if I don't want to be here?
Because I love you.
He was Washington's connection to the mob.
My friend, Jack Kennedy, he needs some help with the West Virginia primary.
We don't use your influence for nothing.
The extraordinary life behind the legend.
Who is she?
You don't know?
It's Mia Farrow.
Sinatra. The powerful conclusion. Next.
Sinatra. Sponsored by Lee Jeans, the brand that fits.
I'll be right down. Oh, that's my roommate.
Hi.
Does it take you too long to find jeans that fit? Get the jeans that fit the first time. Relax Fit Jeans from Lee.
Dermatologists see thousands of cases of painfully dry skin a year, but the only one that counts is yours.
Skin Science Update from Vaseline Intensive Care.
I'm Joan London, and this is the latest physician's desk reference for non-prescription drugs. And in it is the extra-strength formula developed by Vaseline Intensive Care Research for treating severely dry skin. The thousands who've seen it work know it's serious medicine.
Extra strength formula. From intensive research comes intensive care.
Thank you, Doctor.
I'm not a real doctor, but if I were, I'd recommend Ligamint for occasional muscle pain.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going.
Mothers have learned from countless doctors and pharmacists to take care of coughs with Robitussin. And they've taken this advice home. Robitussin recommended by Dr. Mom. Ask your doctor or pharmacist.
You're about to see a side of Ranger you never expected. Now, all that famous Ford Ranger muscle comes in a body no one can resist. Introducing the 93 Ford Ranger.
Ford trucks, the best, never rest.
Ranger is how tough looks today.
These long-distance prices are from a study of phone usage undertaken not by AT&T or MCI, but by a totally independent consumer organization. Their exhaustive study compares apples to apples and oranges to oranges. It concludes that with the right phone service, consumers can see significant savings, and we agree. Call MCI and we'll send you the complete study. Or call AT&T and ask if they will.
When a cop is executed,
A friend of mine was killed. A friend of ours.
by brothers in crime,
Nothing's gonna get in our way.
will the need for revenge
I can have your badges for this.
You can have mine right now.
turn peacekeepers into killers?
I don't want to die.
Or will they become the next target? The Hat Squad, Wednesday.
Friday the 13th, those designing women are getting lucky in Vegas. And Anthony's getting lucky too. Then, who stole the last page of Bob's new comic book? Ah! It's Bob like I've never seen him before. It'd be bad luck to miss it.
This Friday, in darkened theaters across America, prepare to experience the most terrifying love story ever told.
I am not.
Be what you love. See what you see. Love what you love.
Bram Stoker's Dracula, a Francis Ford Coppola film, rated R.
A quick reminder, Lubriderm lotion restores lost moisture to heal your dry skin and protect it. Remember, the one created for dermatologists is the one that heals and protects. Lubriderm. See you later, alligator.
Stress. In my world, it's everywhere.
Stress gives me a headache, and sometimes my stomach gets upset. I'm just relieved there's Tylenol Headache Plus.
New Tylenol Headache Plus, the first medicine with Tylenol pain reliever for stress headaches, plus antacid for stomach upset.
It can't take the stress out of my life, but it can help my head and stomach feel better.
New Tylenol Headache Plus.
This is the new Nissan Altima. It can outslalom an Acura Legend L sedan. Wow. It has more freeway merging power than a Mercedes 190e 2.3. Wow. At 55 miles an hour, its cabin is quieter than a BMW 325i's. Wow. And it starts at $13,000. Wow. The new Nissan Altima. It's time to expect more from a car.
Wow.
Sinatra will continue.
Friday night is a lucky night for comedy on Golden Palace.
Call me Nick.
Ooh, Barry Bostwick. You can call me anytime. And on Major Dad, Gunny goes undercover. I said undercover, not undercovers. It's the safest way to spend Friday the 13th.
Mel Gibson, Michelle Pfeiffer, Kurt Russell. A love triangle has never been so deadly. A network television premiere. Tequila Sunrise, Saturday.
This is CBS.
¿Por qué viene a McDonald's? The Big Mac.
I think that one of the things that we like about McDonald's, they have a nice atmosphere.
McDonald's! Big Mac!
I love it.
That's great, because now you can get a Big Mac sandwich for only 99 cents after 4.
Big Mac!
Just 99 cents, but only after 4.
El precio no les puede ganar.
You've got it.
You see the golden arches everywhere, kind of a welcome sign.
So, stop by tonight.
Your brain is a technological wonder. It controls millions of complex functions. But if a problem develops, advanced technology at Sierra Medical Center is available. For example, stereotactic localization is designed to pinpoint the problem, then through neurosurgical techniques, eliminate it. Ask your doctor, then ask for Sierra. Advanced neurosurgery at Sierra Medical Center. A step ahead.
A weather change on the way. I'll tell you about it tonight at 10.
Need a little more room in your jeans? Try Relax Fit Jeans from Lee.
This is for my best friend who said, "You'll never find the perfect red."
This is for women who want the best. Ultress. Only Ultress is a gel color that takes ordinary color to ultimate color. Ultress color.
Gorgeous hair is the best revenge.
Hello, Mom.
It's Jimmy. You sound as if you're in the next room, dear.
With Optic Phone's new fiber optic audio sonic lasers.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going.
Walt Disney World invites you to be our guest. Call 407-W-Disney.
Can't be champagne. I like it. That's beautiful.
Excuse me?
Excuse me.
Find out the name of this, but
Don't be too obvious.
Sparkling, delicious. No champagne tastes like Ballatore.
Frankly, I think it tastes better than champagne.
You wouldn't happen to know the name of this, would you?
Ballatore.
Ballatore.
2 L's.
Art historians will tell you it isn't unusual for a masterpiece to have been painted directly on top of another equally impressive painting, which itself was often painted on top of a third. This masterpiece, however, is the result of an exclusive 23-step paint process, the Acura Legend. Our intention was not merely to create a thing of beauty, but to create one that will stand the test of time.
Sinatra will continue.
It's every adoptive parent's nightmare. Not only is your child troubled, even violent, but the adoption agency knew and didn't tell you.
I asked for her medical records, and the social worker told me they were not available.
It happened to this couple. It's all perfectly legal, and it could happen to you. We'll explain on Eye on America tomorrow on the CBS Evening News.
My grandma says growing up in Brooklyn is much easier than growing up in the old country, but she never had to do long division.
Return to a special place Saturday on Brooklyn Bridge.
This is CBS.
Who is America's #1 seller of Maytag, Frigidaire, and Lazy Boy? And one of the top 5 in Sony, Lee, GE, and Michelin?
I'll bet you didn't guess Montgomery Ward. Our new store offers these and many other top brand names at prices that can't be beat. But check it out yourself. Come into Montgomery Ward and see the brand names, the selections, and the values we brought to you. Why? Because we want your business.
When we tell people that Arby's has delicious new roast beef value melts for just 99 cents every day, they say it must be for a limited time. Well, they're right. Here's noted astronomer Arlo Preen to explain.
In 2.6 billion years, the sun will explode, obliterating the Earth as we know it.
Which would pretty much end the deal. Arby's new roast beef value melts with fresh sliced roast beef and your choice of melted Swiss or cheddar. Just 99 cents every day until the sun explodes.
If I were you, I'd hurry.
David Wood has been found guilty. That story tonight at 10.
When most jeans makers look at women, they see men.
I need jeans with a little more room in the hips.
Why else would they keep trying to sell men's jeans to women?
More snug in the waist.
Well, I like a little looser fit in the thighs.
I need jeans designed for a woman.
At Lee, we make jeans that fit the unique contours of a woman's body. Lee Relax Fit Jeans.
It's not easy to pull yourself away from a bowl of Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Those 2 scoops of raisins taste so good, you'll find that once you stop, you can't leave behind. Just those 2 scoops taste too good to pull yourself away. 2 scoops of raisins, not 1 but 2, means raisins through and through. So those 2 scoops taste too good to pull yourself away. Kellogg's Raisin Bran, 2 scoops.
Retirement home. It's a leisure village.
1 free 10-minute call a month, every month for an entire year.
There are lots of people here. I just have to meet them, that's all.
2 free hours of long distance in all.
Well, it's just a friendly game of dominoes.
It's MCI's gift to all friends and family members, even those who join now.
Al, would you believe this? I'm dating.
To accept this gift, call and tell us which member of your circle you'd like to call free. Name each other and get 4 hours free.
The folks in Lake Edna want to know the secret of new improved KFC Extra Tasty Crispy. How chicken so crispy outside could be so tender and juicy inside. The secret is a special KFC process called double body ribs. Chicken and chicken and uniquely not once, but twice. Leaving the inside tender and juicy and the outside crispy and crunchy. Any questions?
Hurry and try new improved Extra Tasty Crispy from KFC.
If heaven were a place on earth, it would most likely be somewhere in California. And if you've ever wanted to come and see it for yourself, now's the perfect time. Because right now, Alamo is offering a special low rate on a new Geo Metro with unlimited free mileage. And at this special low rate for California, you can see a lot more for a lot less, of what some people call one of the nicest places on earth.
Pop out individually, and that's just the beginning. Pop them in and discover a whole world of softness. Once you do, I know it's true. You'll never go back to old-fashioned wash and dryer sheets. Why should you?
New Snuggle Singles. Simple, single,
And soft.
I can't keep a secret. So when I heard Lipton Recipe Soup Mix changed its name to Lipton Recipe Secrets because it makes terrific recipes, I had to tell Joan.
They did more than change the name. Now there's a new flavor, savory herb with garlic, made specially for chicken. I couldn't keep that to myself.
We love chicken. And those herbs, a touch of garlic, makes any chicken taste... well, see for yourself.
Lipton Recipe Secrets. The secret worth passing around.
All 4 Escort LX models equipped with air conditioning, AM/FM stereo, power steering, and more. Now share the same low price of just $10,499. 4 Escorts, one price. It's that easy.
The things we do to control what we eat.
Now you can give in to your craving for snacks the smart way. Introducing Orville Redenbacher's Smart Pop. Compared to potato chips, new Smart Pop has 80% less fat and a third fewer calories. So you can eat and eat and eat and not feel the least bit guilty. New Smart Pop. From Orville Redenbacher, of course.
Of course.
Kmart has such an incredible selection of coats.
These prices are pretty great, too. Okay, which one is me? Is this me or is this me?
Ooh, this is me. This is me.
Isn't it great? We all found ourselves.
Sinatra will continue.
Wednesday, in the heat of the night, Meshack Taylor in a powerful role.
That's it.
Luann discovers her brother is planning a heist.
Just help me, please.
Can the chief bend the rules?
Don't you feel a little manipulative?
That's what the chief of police does, he manipulates.
Or will it be too late? And all new in the heat of the night Wednesday.
The word's getting out.
Are you really in love with Ann?
On the engagement from hell.
What do you think?
That idea pops.
But at a shotgun wedding.
He doesn't love you. You're not over him yet.
You never know who'll crash the party.
Hey, need some help?
Uninvited guests, Thursday on Knots Landing.
This is CBS.
Coming up at 10 on News 4, the warring parties in Bosnia have agreed to an unconditional ceasefire to begin Thursday. This agreement is aimed at stopping 7 months of fighting in the former Yugoslav Republic. President Bush has dismissed a State Department official involved in the pre-election search of Bill Clinton's citizenship. And inventors in Tokyo took part in the Idea Olympics. The event showed off wacky designs, which featured a vehicle traveling on 8 basketballs and another using a hula hoop disc. These stories and much more at 10 on News 4.
Don't miss those important phone messages. With A1 Answering and Paging, a live operator will take your calls and track you down if necessary. And for a limited time, all new customers will receive a free pager. A1 Answering and Paging. Call us at 751-4444 and we'll prove it.
¿Por qué viene a McDonald's? Big Mac.
I think that one of the things that we like about McDonald's, they have a nice atmosphere.
McDonald's! Big Mac.
I love it.
That's great, because now you can get a Big Mac sandwich for only 99 cents after 4.
Big Mac!
Just 99 cents, but only after 4.
Por precios, no les puede ganar.
You've got it.
You see the golden arches everywhere, kind of a welcome sign.
So, stop by tonight.
KDBC Channel 4, El Paso, Las Cruces.
It takes a special kind of car to pass the test we give at Oldsmobile, like Cutlass Sierra, recently ranked the best model in initial quality in its price class by J.D. Power & Associates. What's more, of all the Cutlass Sierras sold in the last 10 years, 95% are still on the road. So if you're looking for a quality car, you know exactly where to look. Oldsmobile, the power of intelligent engineering.
Great-looking skin doesn't just happen. You gotta nourish it every day.
Nourish from the inside, nourish with moisture. Outside, good food inside. Carry on the outside, nourish. Inside, nourish. Outside. Dermatologist tested Carry Silky Smooth nourishes dry skin with moisture. Nourish from the inside, nourish with moisture. Outside, good food inside. Carry outside. Carry is so very nourishing.
Now enriched with vitamin E.
Every day should start with Quaker Oats.
Oatmeal is back in the
the news. Doctors confirm again, if you're on a low-fat diet, oatmeal can help reduce your cholesterol. And oatmeal, of course, has no sodium. Also...
Now, there's some good news for you. Of course, I've known that for a long time. I learned it by making Quaker oats part of my own diet. For my own good heart, my own good health, and just feeling good every day.
Every day should feel this good.
Want tea, Daddy?
Sure, honey. Fill her up. A short while ago, Mike Ward had a headache. But he couldn't postpone his tea party with one of the town's best hostesses. So he took a Motrin IB. The same medicine as in the Motrin doctors have prescribed for years, but in non-prescription strength. And now that his headache's gone, he can concentrate on the things that really matter.
Good tea, huh, Daddy?
It's excellent tea, Becky. Excellent. Motrin IB. The relief of Motrin in non-prescription strength.
Sam here is giving me enough good reasons to use my Dirt Devil hand vac, but now he's giving me 5 more. When they turn the house upside down, I turn on my Dirt Devil. Its powerful revolving brush tears into dirt, chews up crumbs, and picks up pet hair. It has an extra long cord, and it's lightweight. So, I'd say my Dirt Devil is the pick of the litter. Right, Sam? Right. Get a Dirt Devil and put the power of an upright in the palm of your hand.
A rock star capable of anything, even murder.
She doesn't think that she has to play by our rules.
How can Nick stop her from dying for fame? An all-new Forever Night tonight. She trusted the doctor, and her daughter ended up like this. Before your next appointment, watch Bad Medicine on 48 Hours Wednesday.
On a special Top Cops, Dan Aykroyd uncovers incredible surprises behind the Hollywood connection.
What is it that draws so many police officers to the movies?
On Top Cops, then, some say he was responsible for the brutal massacre of unarmed American prisoners. Did this Nazi general get away with murder? Street Stories following Top Cops Thursday.
Coming up next on News 410, the jury in Dallas has convicted David Leonard Wood of capital murder. A military judge has ruled a confession made by a reservist accused of sexually assaulting a female soldier may not be used as evidence. And police are investigating a fatal shooting involving an off-duty police officer at a downtown bank. That and more coming right up on News 4.
I'll be right down. Oh, that's my roommate. Hi.
Does it take you too long to find jeans that fit? Get the jeans that fit the first time. Relax Fit Jeans from Lee.
Sony introduces the new standard in television. Trinitron XDR Squared.
Hey, look! It's the Grand Canyon!
It'll change the way you feel about everything you see. From Sony.
Wow, somebody must think I'm special.
Because you got Raisin Bran?
Not just Raisin Bran, post-premium Raisin Bran. With not just lots, but hundreds of big plump raisins.
Look at all I got.
And these flakes, premium, with not just whole wheat bran, too.
So it's good for you.
Somebody sure thinks I'm special.
It's me and Mommy.
Post-premium Raisin Bran makes everybody feel like somebody's special.
This is the new Nissan Altima. It can outslalom an Acura Legend L sedan. Wow. It has more freeway merging power than a Mercedes 190e 2.3. Wow. At 55 miles an hour, its cabin is quieter than a BMW 325i's. Wow. And it starts at $13,000. Wow. The new Nissan Altima. It's time to expect more from a car.
Wow.
To learn more about Frank Sinatra, the Library of Congress suggests these books. Sinatra, an American Classic by John Rockwell, and My Father by Nancy Sinatra. These and many other interesting books are available at your local library and bookstore. Visit them. They'll be happy to help you read more about it.
A serial killer like no other.
Think how many times these victims have been shot. There's got to be a common link, and we need to find it.
And more deadly.
Maybe we're looking for a woman.
But you never, ever hear of women killing strangers.
Because this serial killer is female.
Hi, I'm Laura.
Based on the true story.
It just seems like you're angry all the time.
I'm crazy.
Keen, smart, and shocking.
Just tell me what's going on!
With Park Overall.
I'm scared.
The world premiere of Overkill this Tuesday. This is CBS.
We always go there. Recently, I found new tap shoes there, paint for my little friends. Carol got a pair of dress pants, all at Swabibs, Southwestern Bell Yellow Pages. Cousin Thelma even met her new beau at Swabibs. He seems a little slow, but he does have his own business. You know, we even bought this house at Swabibs.
The Montgomery Ward Veterans Day sale means you can save big on Electric Avenue's brand name electronics and appliances. Plus, get an extra 10% off even on sale prices or 0% interest.
Save big.
20 to 50% off furniture and mattresses. Plus, get an extra 10% off even on sale prices or 0% interest.
Save big.
With an extra 10% off the sale price of fine jewelry and save on a huge selection of brand name apparel. It's a sale so
big.
It has to start Tuesday at 5.
The big Montgomery Ward Veterans Day sale.
This is KDBC, Channel 4, El Paso, Las Cruces. Police and restaurant owners differ in the solution to what's turning out to be a deadly problem. Many questions are surrounding a fatal shooting involving an off-duty police officer. But first, the verdict is in the serial murder trial of David Leonard Wood.
Thanks for being with us tonight. A Dallas jury today has found David Wood guilty of capital murder.
The panel now must determine whether Wood is to be executed or locked up for the rest of his life. The El Paso man is accused of killing, then burying 6 women and girls in the northeast El Paso desert. Key evidence in the state's case were orange fibers from a blanket and a prostitute's testimony that Wood had raped her in the same area the bodies were found. In the meantime, defense attorneys say they will appeal the decision. The jury is scheduled to return to deliberate Wood's sentence Thursday morning. Wood is also a suspect in the disappearance of 3 others who have never been found. But police say he may never be charged in their disappearance since they can't prove the 3 are dead. Cheryl Vasquez-Dismukes is one of the 3. Her mother-in-law says her family befriended Wood after her daughter vanished. She said Cheryl even went so far as to have her picture taken with him, and she doesn't believe Wood is capable of murder.
We tried to get everything. We got him to our house, and I fed him. I talked with him. We tried everything to catch him by some kind of lie.
Dismukes says Wood never did slip. Tonight, as jurors contemplate Wood's fate, investigators are continuing their search for the bodies of Vasquez-Dismukes, Marjorie Knox, and Melissa Alanis. A military judge has thrown out the confession of Sergeant David Martinez in a pretrial hearing today. Martinez is accused of sexually assaulting a female soldier during the Gulf War. Martinez's testimony today says he was suicidal at the time and felt coerced into making the statement. Military Judge Colonel Herbert Green says he believes Martinez was psychologically coerced into making the statement, but Green also ruled 2 other statements Martinez gave denying the assault are admissible.
A shooting involving an off-duty El Paso police officer has left a 38-year-old man dead. The shooting took place in the parking garage of Texas Commerce Bank downtown. Investigators say the victim followed the off-duty officer into a restroom. Witnesses heard 1 shot, and the man staggered out, bleeding from the head. He has been identified as Miguel Ledesma Granados, who worked for a realty company in the bank building. The police department's Crimes Against Persons Division, as well as a shooting review team and internal affairs, are investigating. The circumstances of the shooting are still being pieced together tonight. Investigators should have more information tomorrow.
For the second time in less than 2 weeks, a person has been killed trying to cross Mesa Street in an area lined with popular bars known as the Bermuda Triangle. News 4's Jack Finn is there now. And Jack, the argument seems to center on where the greatest responsibility lies for this dangerous situation.
That's right, David. Police and bar owners certainly disagree on how the situation should be handled, but the problem is obvious. This area is not very well lit. There are no crosswalks, and the fact that Gasoline Alley, the Surf Club, and College Station are so close to each other means a lot of pedestrian traffic back and forth. And when alcohol is factored in, the situation can turn deadly, as we've seen in the last couple of weeks. Crossing Mesa Street in the area of the Bermuda Triangle is dangerous enough during the day. But the combination of darkness and alcohol has proven to be a recipe for disaster. Bar owners say the city could do a lot to improve safety.
Some of the things that would be nice would be adding the street light and even more lights along North Mesa because it is kind of dark and people are traveling back and forth across the streets. Even crosswalks, pedestrian crosswalks.
But police say nothing will work as long as patrons insist on drinking and darting across the street.
Regardless of what you may do for engineering purposes or for, again, logistic purposes, removing traffic, if a person comes out of any one of those establishments or any establishment and is intoxicated to the point where their judgment is that impaired, I don't know that any of the other remedies are necessarily going to prevent the fatality. Establishments and individuals that provide alcohol, if they do it irresponsibly, can be held liable. So yes, there is some responsibility that's placed on anyone that's providing, alcoholic beverage to any of their guests.
But that's not necessarily the case because there's so many events happening over at Special Event Center or even here at just the UTEP, and there's just crowds of people walking across. We saw that happen with the U2 concert. I mean, hordes of people walking across, and that night there was a fatality. We try to keep a control on that, but there's only so much you can do.
Some of the long-term solutions the bar owners would like a traffic light and a crosswalk, will probably be a long time coming, if at all. It seems like the only realistic remedy, at least for now, is simply more awareness and responsibility on the part of bar owners, patrons, and drivers along North Mesa. David.
Definitely a complicated problem. Thanks, Jack. Just a few blocks north of the Bermuda Triangle on Mesa Street, another pedestrian was hit by a car this evening. Witnesses say Dewey Harris was crossing the 4100 block of North Mesa when he was hit. He suffered multiple fractures in his head, legs, and arms. He's been rushed to emergency surgery at Thomason Hospital and is listed in critical condition. Police